Before this video starts, I'd like to say that all the time lost was because of my own mistakes, so don't let that scare you off from doing E4 reruns. What's up, boys and girls? Today I'll be doing an E4 rerun guide. I haven't been doing these for very long, so I'm still a little bit rusty, but hopefully we can still pull through. Just getting the charms. You want to get 75% richest charms and 50% battle points. Alright, and this is the team. We have I think this is just a pretty basic team. I don't know how good this actually is. If you don't play comp a lot, then you're probably going to have to rebreed all of these, and it might cost a lot of money. So yeah, that's rough. Now my Polyrath is actually careful because it had another set on it before, so yeah, and I'm too lazy to fix it. Alright, without further ado, let's start the run. I'm starting here in Kanto because I like to go in order of the regions. Very pro tip right there. Alright, so in an E4 run you want to do 3 E4s, and you pop the charm right before the first champion. So you always want to go for rocks first. Always with the chance you can pretty much live any move. Want to protect to see what it's going to go for. It goes for Earthquake, so that's easy setup for us. We can go into Metagross, and we can just trick it into Earthquake, and then we can set up with our Candle. Now that it's choice locked into the Earthquake, oh, actually I think it was before. Yeah, I had a choice band before, so, but I didn't know. So now, my wise teacher told me that you should always go to +4, so that's what we're gonna do. Now that we're at +4, we're gonna want to go for an X speed, just to be able to outspeed any faster mons or mons with Scarf. Yeah, so I know a lot of people don't like doing E4 runs because they think, oh, I have to buy potions, I have to buy revives and items and everything, but it is pretty expensive to get started if you don't have anything, but it really does pay off. In my personal opinion, it's they're pretty boring, honestly. Like, maybe boring's not the right word, but they're just frustrating. Like, there's this one Gary matchup that gives me PTSD, and I pray that we won't face it, but if we do, I'm sorry, boys. Oh, we don't kill it. Oh, that's annoying. guess I should have gone +6. It's okay though. We can just heal it afterwards. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Alright, I just beat the first E4 member, so now everybody's favorite part. We get to heal up the Pokemon. As you can see, I don't have too many potions. I restock every once in a while. I'll just use the antidote there, and I'll just put a Hyper Potion. Or not use a Hyper Potion on Metagross. That's all we really need. Oh yeah, I guess we could use one on Chansey as well. Alright, the Machamp comes in. I normally don't like when they start off with a mon that will attack the Chansey, but what can you do? Please don't kill us. No. Please. Alright, it looks like our Chansey is just too skilled to die like that. I'll try to get off a Protect. See what it's gonna go for next. Looks like it's going for the Mach Punch. That's pretty good. We can just go into Gengar and Encore it. And now from here we should just be able to sweep. I like to go to +6 here because I can also use the X speed as well right when the encore ends. But sometimes it's actually better not to because, how do I say this? Because, well, this takes experience, but if you know that they have a sash, you wanna attack. You wanna attack before the encore ends, so you get 2 attacks off. Same with Dragonite with multi-scale and stuff. You wanna attack so that you break the multi-scale or the sash, and you can still not take any damage. Alright, second Goomba down. We have to heal the Chansey. I used to have like a lot of moon cakes from the Lunar New Year event, but I don't have them anymore. They're really nice for healing the Chansey, but now I just gotta waste the hyper potions. Well, I guess it's not a waste, really. You can also heal Chansey based on what gym leader you're going into. Like, if you're going into a fighting one, you're gonna want to heal it to full, but I can see this one, and I don't think it's much of a threat, so Chansey should live whatever move the first Mon goes for. Go for the rocks always to break sashes. So as you can see, this Arbok is weak as shit, and it should just switch out. Oh boy, always nasty to see the Alakazam because it's always sashed, and it also has the magic guard. It's alright though. Okay, he switches out. Yeah, sometimes the E4s do this where they just don't have a good switch in, so they just keep switching back and forth between their Mons. It's kind of funny, but you know, gotta love the AIs, am I right? Alright, I could trick to predict something coming in that'll go for like Earthquake or something, but I'm just gonna go back into Chansey to see what he has. And then if he has something, we'll just do the same thing again. Oh, it looks like the Arbok has Earthquake, which is pretty handy. I'll just soft boil up so I'm kind of healthy. We can just hard switch into Metagross because he's obviously going to go for the Poison Jab. And then we can trick now. See, like things like that. Didn't know that it had Earthquake, so we can go into our Candle now, and it should be a free win. Even if the Alakazam is sashed, it ain't doing anything to me. I'll be at +4 special defense. Also, there's a lot of small things that I'd like to mention. Like, I already have mentioned some already, but another thing is, like, you don't have to actually heal Chandelure that much. As long as it's above, I'd say, half health, it's probably good to go because it shouldn't be taking any damage anyway. As usual, I'll heal the Metagross because you always want them to go for Earthquake or something. Because if it's too low health, they might go for another move. Like a stab move that would kill it. I don't know. The AIs are weird, man. Okay, go for the rocks as usual. I see some good things we can bait here. We got the Arcanine and the Steelix. We can just teleport here. I could have protected too. I don't know, sometimes I just go on autopilot, or I'm just not paying attention and I just go for whatever. We can go into Gengar here. I don't know, he might switch out. Sometimes they do. Nope, but it looks like this one is going to be a clean victory. Alright, Lance is taken down. Now you don't want to be fooled here because the champion is actually right through those doors and the fight will start right away. So you want to pop your charms right before you go in. I have done that many times, so let's not do that. Also want to heal up your mom. Yep, just heal it up a bit more. Don't want to overcommit to that healing, you know. And yeah, let's pop the charms and get started. Battle points. Bitches. Alright. Wish me luck, boys. There's this one Gary matchup that always gets me. I pray that this is... Oh my god, it's the one. This is the fight I struggle the most with. It's this Gary matchup with the Politoed lead. I genuinely don't really know how to deal with this one, so I guess this will be a learning experience for everyone here. I think we just have to stall this Politoed. This is one of those, like, this is one of these weird fights where, like, I like to call them, like, the anti-sweep E4s, where they just, like, switch out every time you're about to set up. It's pretty funny. We'll just, like, protect stall the Hydros, I guess. Okay, now it's going for Focus Blast. I think I could set up with this. I'll actually try to, but I think it'll switch on the Encore. I don't know, if I manage to set up on it here, I'll be very happy. Alright, it didn't switch yet, but I'm still scared. I still think it's gonna switch. This is just too good to be true. Yes, there we go. There's the switch. I'm almost tempted to just like stay in and go nasty plot up one more. I think I honestly can. I mean, I am sashed, but... Oh no, man. We're gonna try it. There's a first time for everything, you know? He goes for the Iron Head. Not doing too much damage, so this does look like it could be doable. I might just use a potion to heal up my Gengar during the battle, because I don't really have... I don't really care that much. Oh shit, we died! Why didn't it go for Brave Bird the first time? Yeah, okay, so don't do that. I think I'm just gonna go into my candle and kill it. Hopefully I can. And then we'll go back into the mom and try to bait something else out. Man, I always hate this one so much. Gary's just so toxic. There's nothing more to it. Alright, well, I guess we can do a little bit of trolling. Force it to switch out. Go into the Poliwrath. The second we belly drum, he's just immediately out. Watch. Little social experiment. I think we can still pick up a few kills with Poliwrath. Normally when I beat this one, I just do like kind of one at a time. Like, I don't really pick up too many kills at a time. Yeah, goes for Thunder. Alright, maybe we can bait out the ground move with Metagross. I don't... Please. Please just give me a chance, Gary. Alright, we got the Earth Power. Not really great to see me screwing up a lot on the run. I hope you guys can forgive me. If this Gary wasn't here, things would have gone a lot more smoothly, but I hope you can all, you know, learn from this experience. And whenever this Gary team is here, you can goob it. My wise teacher told me, and he's not wrong, you can do anything to beat the last D4. Let whatever mons you want die. Thank you, Mom, for healing me up. As always, the pro tip, always go in order. It's just easier to keep track of things that way. Head over to Hoenn. give the Poly another air balloon. Honestly, I literally never use this, but you know, at the beginning of my E4 runs, I did use it a little, so it must be useful somehow. I might get roasted by people who actually do E4 runs, but you know, that's okay. This is just a little guide for people who want to get into it. Now this is one of those scenarios where you might not want to go to +6 because you might want an extra turn to break the sash. I kind of want to risk it here and go to +6 because there's some mons you can't kill if you don't go +6. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just pray to the gods that it's not sashed and it won't be. Looks like it is sashed. Unlucky. You know, we tried our best. And it has Sucker Punch. Note to self, never do that again. Listen to the Mienshao, I don't really know what this guy's got planned here. He's probably just gonna U-turn. The Mienshao literally never have close combat or like any good move. They always just go for Stone Edge on my chances, which is just like the funniest thing ever. This all happened just because I was too stupid and I didn't break the sash at the beginning. You can all thank me later. Alright, looks like he goes for the Earthquake and it doesn't even affect me because I got his little air balloon. Yeah, so don't like take my Gengar dying as something that's like horrible. You can still sweep with other mons. Also, another side note, you usually have enough time to do all the E4s and you have like around 10 minutes left, so if you're like falling behind and you did badly on an E4, don't worry. You can probably just use those extra 10 minutes at the end to make up for it. We're gonna revive Gengar here and just heal this boy back up. Always gonna need that guy again. Yeah, so I'm not sure what more there is to say. You know, I'll show all the battles. I might speed up some so that you don't obviously have to watch through all of them, but it's basically the same thing for most of them. Just for Flare Blitz, that's fine. Chandelure will still be able to sweep. That's why he's just so good, because he can soak up both the fire and ground attacks. He's immune to both. Make sure to put the right abilities on your mons too. You will need Flash Fire Chandelure. I had Flame Body for like my first E4 run, so that didn't really go well. I also had Curse Body on my Frostlass for a long time, and that really wasn't helpful if you're trying to lock a mon into a move, so don't do that. Of course, always want to revive all your mons at the end because, like, of course you might need them again. You don't necessarily have to heal them up to full. As you can see, my Metagross and Frostlass aren't full HP, but they're enough HP that I think I said before that a Mon will still want to go for the super effective attack on it, and that's all that matters. This is a time when I would think maybe I could choice lock it into a water move and sweep with Poly, but I just don't really have that much faith in Poly because for some reason everybody switches out against him. He's just so ugly.
2 hours later.
Okay, so Skarmory should be dead now. Alright, let's see what new Mon this guy brings in. We can just encore it, and we should be good. That was a close one. I mean, that did take us a while. Also, something I learned the hard way. If you if you try to heal a Pokemon during a cutscene, you will give the Pokemon that item instead. And let's just say if you give a Choice Scarf Mon a potion, it just doesn't quite work the same. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that this doesn't usually happen, but you want to make sure that the Mon that you plan to sweep with actually still has PP on the moves left. As you can see, Gengar can actually only sweep 4 leaders, or 3 if you mess up with the Encores and they switch out. So you got to make sure to kind of balance that out, just in case. I PP max my Gengar's Shadow Ball. Because sometimes you wouldn't have enough Shadow Balls to sweep. You obviously have to PP max Encore, but I think that's the only move that's actually necessary too. Looks like we're about to fight the second champion. That's always nice. Alright, we're just not going to talk about the last Hoenn E4. Let's just say bad things happened. Alright, looks like the Polyrath might have just saved my run. It's kind of ironic because I was roasting it earlier. I guess I wasn't giving it the credit it deserved. But it did kind of clutch up for me right there. Alright, we're going on to the last E4 member. I'm really hoping that we can clutch this one up. Alright, we did it, boys. Yep, that was an E4 run. Very fun. Unlike a gym run, you actually kind of have to pay attention in my opinion. Maybe if you get really good at it, you don't, but for me, I still have to. Even though we don't have much time on Charm left, I'm still going to show you the Sinnoh fights that I do after, just in case you, for some reason, end up doing it in this exact order, and you want to do them too. Also, to make the best use of your time, usually you'll do Cynthia and Morimoto after the E4 run, like with the remaining 10 minutes. Really good value for our Riches Charm. I've never done that before because I just do them in another run if I do them. Just because I can't really rely on having 10 minutes left, as you can see. Alright, that'll be it. And if you want to see a pro gym rerun guide with 23 gyms, very easy, then like the video. Thanks for watching.